Greetings, everybody. I'm talking a bit louder for a reason, and I hope you're all well, doing great, and I hope your mind is okay. That's one of the most important things. First, I'd just like to say to all the those on the front line, hi, how you doing? Hope all is well. I know you're working really hard. Those of you that genuinely go out there to save lives, may God bless you, continue to give you strength. And when you're doing your thing, be careful of yourself. And I know you're probably thinking of loved ones, just, only God knows what you're going through. You're seeing people dying and you're thinking of your loved ones. I hope I will live to see them again as well. May God bless you, and we all appreciate you. I speak for millions. And this is not just in Britain, all around the world. This is a thing where we unite as one for a common cause to stay alive. I decided to do coronavirus lockdown part 4 tonight instead of I normally do it at 12 or 9 or 1 or 2, whatever. And coronavirus part 3, I really want to apologize for it. I just normally tape, then just put it out there. I know that is absolutely bad practice. Naughty on me. I should be put on the naughty list. There have been a few mistakes. I mean, although it was not as it should be, and I still decided to do it in its natural state. Any mistakes, any whatever, any quirkiness, is just staying in there. Because I want to chat to you guys like we're all on a nice green grass and pasture, green, and we're just talking like I'm talking, and sometimes you make these mistakes, but one thing I do love is great lighting. You speak with clarity. People can understand what you're saying. You're speaking in a language that all can understand, not too lofty, not like a baby, like I'm babying you all, and that's always important. So the first one I think I checked, and the second one a little, and the third one it's such a nice day. I thought, oh, done it, just put it on. I'm very sorry for that. I apologize for that. So I wanted to do part 4 tonight to get it out there, to apologize. And I think I did when I started doing part 3. A homeless person came to me, and I just kind of lock it off. And then I think I put that one first, so it was like 3 seconds, and I thought, oh my God, how stupid could I be? Sometimes we do things that we shouldn't do, It's just my fault. It's completely my fault. I was enjoying the sun, and there's no excuse. Hopefully it won't happen again. And then I put another part 3, and it's longer. But what I also did, you couldn't hear the first 3 seconds of me. I don't know why. I'm very sorry about that. And I got carried away. And I spoke so much that I really wanted to encourage everybody, particularly young people who was at home. You got your studying and all that palaver. And I like to encourage a lot of people generally. But I've spoken so much. And I like to do really short tapes, for this. But for some reason it's getting longer and longer. You know what? I'm just going by my gut. I'm just going by how I feel. And I had a lot to say, and the tape literally ran out. I felt so embarrassed. I never even says, take care, God bless, remember, stay safe. I love all of that. I do. So part 3 ended up abruptly. Sorry for that too. And I know you're probably thinking, but why do you want to keep on? I'm sure you thank them all the time. We get you. And why do you always say stay safe? That's what we're trying to bloody do. Exactly. And this is what I'm coming at. When I used to perform and write stuff, you know what happened? Inside of me, and you have to feel peace with this. You have to feel like this is it. And you feel this energy. And you start to go in a different direction. It's still kind of the same thing, but you're moving into a particular area you want to talk about. And there's a reason for it, because there's some people that need to hear it. A lot of people, I believe. you know, and it's, I was talking about, in part 3, I was talking about lockdown. I was talking about a beautiful lady called Caroline Leaf, who wrote a book, Switch Off My Brain. Now, when she was on Sky, I could have swore she said, who switched off my brain? And I love books, and I started buying others. I wrote down a list of books, and she was one of the last people I listened to. Well, not actually, quite a number of people after her. And I bought the book, and no, I never bought the book. I heard it a lot, and it's amazing. You should buy the book. She's on YouTube, you know, she's on the internet, you know, just Google it, and she talks about the, you know, the fault, how toxic thoughts, anger, bitterness, and blah, 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 you know, anxiety and worry. And it really messes your body up, not straight away, but over time. And I hope you can hear me. I'm going to try and speak a bit more louder because I want you to hear me, because when I listened to a little bit back, I couldn't really hear myself and I felt so embarrassed. So I'm on the naughty list. I put myself on there. Anyway, this woman's amazing, and I hope you really, really get into her book, because she really cares about the hearts of people. And, you know, she studied, she studied neuro. She's an, oh God, I can't remember. Anyway, I spoke about her. Look at part 3 if you want to know about her. You know, I didn't speak too much about her, but she's amazing, and she really inspired me. And that was, and not just that, other inspirational speakers, born-again believers who believe in the gospel of grace, Christ Jesus. They are the most that inspire me. Christ himself inspires me more than anybody. And then he puts people out there to help you. Other people have, you know, they may not just talk about Christ, but the words they say are so lovely, and it's encouraging. And it's good to encourage yourself. It is. It's not easy. If there's nobody around you that is encouraging you, it's so great to encourage yourself. I'm looking at the time. I don't want it to be too long, because I know everybody's got things. I mean, we might not be doing much now because of lockdown, but I don't want to go on and on, because I can tend to repeat myself a little, you know. For those that haven't heard part 1 or 2 or 3, this is 4 now. So, you're at home and you're on lockdown. And, you know, there's some parents, I know, because one of my wonderful friends, like, if things didn't work out and you split up and your child is from one parent, but I believe in the UK now they can visit the other parent, but a lot of people are still saying stay away just in case. And it's so sad, and you're there and you normally visit mummy or daddy on the weekends and go ice skating or swimming or whatever, sports, whatever, during the week, and you got your studies and now you can't do jack, you know, you're at home. But just take heart, take courage. You know, I wrote this beautiful poem and I tried to find it. And it is relevant for now. And when I wrote the poem, it even knocked me out, you know. Because this is what I believe. Whatever you do, you've got to love it and have a passion for it, young people. Yeah? And you have a passion for it. And even your personality, you love the way you are. And you have people come and they tell you, I don't want to be this anymore, you know. But they're not saying it to you like that. It's they're saying it in their actions, and, you know, they're fearful of being themselves. And I don't know why I want to get to, because so many people are like that, not just young people. Like, this is a time in this lockdown where we can get to who we really are. We are unique. I even wrote a poem about that as well. But the poem I wrote, I really wanted to recite it to you for encouragement as well. And it's when life comes at you. I used to remember all my poems verbatim, but, you know, if you don't use it, you lose it. And for years I read it and I forgot. But something like, if life comes at you with its twists and turns, has every one of us sometime learned. And it goes on and on and on and on. And then it says, it's like the battle, when the battle gets to you, that you just feel like you want to give up. And the last part says, rest if you must, but don't you quit on anything. And it's a battle. And sometimes you feel like you're failing. You feel, oh God, I can't be bothered with this. I want to roll over and sleep and wake up and eat and eat and eat and drink and just, you know what I mean? But, you know, get something inspiring. I don't care if it's a book, online. I don't care what it is. Imagine yourself being what you truly want to be. And then it first starts with imagination. For lack of knowledge, my people perish. That's what the Lord says. And vision. You got to have your vision. You know, you've got to have your vision. Vision of who you want to be. You know, so you can get out of this mad world and get into a wonderful imaginary world. Only let the imagination be even realer than what you go for, like reality. It's got to start up here first, you know. So just imagine you're in a peaceful world, even if it's not so peaceful now. Imagine that you're going to make it. Even when everyone's barking at that you will never make it, just imagine great things. Imagine you'll pass your course. Okay, I've got all this lockdown now. I'm going to do my best and I will pass it. You know, because some modules are harder than others. And I'll tell you something, studying life is so different these days. You haven't got enough time to breathe, and you live in the library. I did it, my daughter did it. Oh, it was terrible for her. She lost weight, and the frustrating, you're snapping at anyone. There's so much, one topic after the other, one module after the other. It's just too much. You know what I mean? One project after another, one assignment. You know what I mean? One essay after the other, and you don't even finish one. You've got 3 more, and now you've got all the time to just do it, and you do it and you win. You win in your mind first. You win up here before you win anywhere else. You do win up here first, and it gets into your heart. And speaking also gets into your heart. And when you speak, like, I don't know why they've changed it, but they used to, at school we used to sing to learn. Not in everything. Alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You know, and the rest. Don't worry, I didn't forget, but and the rest. And you know what it does? It gets into your heart. It gets into your memory quickly. But we don't do it so much. So if you've got a short passage you have to remember, if you're doing a presentation, I'd sing it. I'd sing it. Because when you sing it, it stays up here more. You know what I mean? I will sing it. For real, verbatim. And sometimes, you can stand in the mirror when nobody's watching. Who am I? You ask yourself that. I am. And then you say what you are. I don't mean I am Paul, 17-year-old. Yeah, man, I'm a player. I mean, like, what you want to be in your life now. You say it. Do you know Muhammad Ali? I love him. God bless him. He used to say, I am the greatest. He said it before he was the greatest. He said it before. And he became the greatest. He had to see himself, going out there. And many of us think on these things, but it's just putting it into practice. Just start with little things. In the mirror, who am I? And you boldly look at yours and say, I am. And then you recite who you are. I'm the greatest singer. I'm the greatest writer. I'm the greatest heart surgeon. I'm the greatest midwife. I'm the greatest accountant. I am the greatest businessman or woman. Whatever you want to be, and you work towards it. And you know what it is? You may feel like now, but you're stirring up something on the inside of you. And there's times you wake up, you wouldn't want to say it, but you will feel yourself kind of slipping. And rest if you must, but don't you quit. When you feel yourself slipping too far down, then you go back and it's harder. You say it, but you don't mean it. But there's something about words is powerful. Thoughts become things. You say it, and eventually you'll see it. Now, I wish I did that. I wish I was taught that. So for me, everything I get is late in life, and I wish I was taught that, but I wasn't. But trust me, it works. And I got a little poem that I want to say. That one I couldn't find. Oh God, I don't know where it is. I couldn't find my USB. It's on it. So I got so much stuff, and it's in the attic, and I can't be asked because there's too many stuff, it just won't work. But I've got, I will recite another poem tomorrow, but I might recite two. Yeah, why not? I'm looking at the clock, going over what I wanted to go, but it's not that bad. So I'm going to get my poem. I can't remember all of it, so I'm just going to read it. And this is more for younger people, like youths and so forth. Well, I was, one thing about writing, you can write for any theme, like there's Christmas, all right, Christian stuff, it's wonderful, Easter, then there's Mother's Day, and, there's the summer, spring, New Year's, when I used to perform, I used to write all different things, and most of the things I've written was gospel, and it's just the best, it's amazing, it's so encouraging. So I hope this encourages you guys. It may not be exactly fitting what's going on, but hopefully you'll enjoy it. Now, I just put the title, Poems for Children, Hope and Glory. There was a land called Hope and Glory where adults and children live. A land where people told lovely stories under a big white golden bridge. You could hear the children laughing. You could also hear them sing. You could hear the children squealing when the bees would come and sing. Then one bright and sunny day, some children went off to the park and play. They came across an evil witch, whose name was called Imp Trick. He growled at them, "Here you are. Tell me, did you all travel far? I would like you all to come to me. I've got plenty of goodies for you all to see." Then one child shouted, "No, no, no, we don't go with strangers, so you must go. Oh, come on now, see what I have. I'll show wonders that would make you glad. Just go away and let us be, but if you don't, we all would scream." "Oh no, my friend, you won't do that. Don't act like a silly spoiled brat, for if you refuse, I will use my magic, and for many of you that will be so tragic." Then an angel of God came just in time. He punished the witch for his evil crimes. Then the witch got chased by the angel's rod, and the angel returned back to his place with God. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, as I always say, please stay safe, okay? And keep your distance. We don't want things to be worse. I'm hearing rumours that things are going to happen worse. And that was actually a rumour. I don't think it's real, because then somebody counteracted it, some authority, and said this is not going to happen. For those of you, please don't scare us. There's many people that are scared enough. I know you're bored and you want to put things out there. Make it real or don't do it, please. And one thing I want to say, which I wasn't going to say tonight, but I'm going to say anyway. To all you wonderful managers out there, if you're really wonderful, please feed your employees. A lot of stores are closed, and I'm hearing that some people find it so difficult to get food and haven't been eating. I mean, come on, look how much money you're making. You've never made so much in your life, I bet you. One day of Christmas, you make good amount, but one day of this cough, you've made probably 4 times the amount you've ever made in one day, probably throughout one day compared to probably throughout Christmas. So feed your employees because you need them. If they're working from 8 to 12 hours, they need fed. Even 5 hours, they need fed. So, don't just get a sandwich over there. You know what I mean? Like, feed them, look after them. Yeah, we got to look after each other. No one's an island, and we're all in it together. Now, even to you that I was just speaking to, God bless you. Have a wonderful day or evening. Have a wonderful sleep. I know there's a lot of people that are going through hell. They're trapped. They feel like they've, prior to us going through this, so many people have been through so much. And then hit with a double whammy, this as well. So, that's why I really want to encourage people to get your thoughts, and it's a process. And no one's keeping scores. It's a process. Just keep your thoughts and positive. Think good about you and love you. God says, love thy neighbour as you love yourself. And that means love thy neighbour according to how much you love yourself. Now, I don't do that all the time. Trust me, I know some nasty people. I just don't. And I say, God, look, you want me to love that? You're going to have to love through me. You know what I mean? I tell him straight because I just can't be asked. But this is what I'm saying. He never says, love thy neighbour and to hell with thyself. Yeah, so just love. This is a time we can learn to love us. A lot of people not loving themselves. I was like that too, you know. So when you love yourself and you want to think right thoughts about yourself, that really helps you become strong. I'm talking from experience. I loved myself a lot when I was younger. I don't know what happened. There came a certain time I became negative, hate myself, and I can't even think why. I don't know what happened, but it didn't. It was horrible. And you become sick. You know what I mean? And a lot of people feeling that they're sick because they're watching so much news. So switch off the news sometimes. Just give you little reminders that I said in previous videos. You know, and watch some comedy. Pick up a book. A lot of people are doing these anyway. But for those of you that are feeling so down that you can't, this is especially for you. Even if you're not young, you know. Just look after yourself. Encourage yourself. God bless you. Stay safe. Keep washing them hands, please. And have a wonderful sleep. And for those that it's morning, whatever country you're off, have a wonderful day. Stay safe.